So it's illegal to form a militia in the state of Connecticut. I imagine other states probably have similar laws against forming militias. But it seems like, 20 years ago or 50 years ago, all states should have already had militias. We can't do that legally. But we can do legally is create a commercial service, commercial security service, as long as you follow the state's licensing and operational rules. That's why private security is completely legal, even though private militias are banned. So, I'm thinking like every state should have a private security detail. That's like, I don't know, the whole state, right? All the citizens are part of this security detail. Licensing requirements to legally operate a private security company in Connecticut. Company license must register and get approved by Connecticut Department of Emergency Services and Public Protection. So I don't know what the requirements are there, but maybe if we do these things, unarmed guards, state registration and background check required, right? So that's for like people who are monitoring the flock situation, the flock camera situation, or all the fusion centers or police activity or whatever, right? Just monitoring. And then you got armed guards. You got the people who have firearms permits plus all the required necessary training. So they're, operating safely. Training, all personnel must complete approved security training courses. Is there any requirement that we have to be for profit? I don't think so. If there is, we can, turn a profit of $1, right? Maybe just get some funding for the operational costs, and that we provide a security detail service in every state, right? We the people. What you can do is a licensed security service. Protect private property, events, or clients. Use firearms if armed and properly licensed. Provide patrol services, alarms, and safety monitoring, right? So basically doing all the stuff that law enforcement's supposed to be doing, except we do it ourselves, right? Under the parameters that they've outlined as a business. You cannot act like a militia or a paramilitary unit. Patrol public streets with weapons as a community force. Right, so the patrol part, that's easy. You got cameras, right? You're recording lawfully and legally, right? This is the surveillance aspect. Engage in any military-style operations without state authorization. Well, of course not. We're not the ones, waging war. This is a safety protocol because we know about the corruption, right? Just observe and report, right? Basically, the law treats you as a commercial operator, not a political military group, right? Because we're doing everything legally. Why this is legally safe? Because private security is state licensed and regulated, limited to commercial objectives. And I think the commercial objective is the protection of people's rights and their personal property, even if it's just the individual themselves. Separate from the concept of a militia in federal or state law. Courts have consistently upheld this distinction. Many people start with armed guard services or event security, then expanded to training, consulting, or tech security solutions. I'm sure. Connecticut's rules are strict, but the path is clear if you follow licensing and training requirements. So, I don't know. What do you guys think? Is that a good idea for every state?